From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Number 38 gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's making his big league debut here on the mound. He's going to have a lot of adrenaline. He's going to have a lot of nerves. He's going to have to be able to contain all of that so he can go out and be effective. It's going to be tough to do, and that may be his biggest challenge all game long.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Felipe Alou will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Joe Torre is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So I bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career punch-out. You can bet well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Number 40, the Missouri-born right-hander gets the job of starting pitcher here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got over 200 innings, which tells me he's thrown deep into a lot of ball games. Looking to do the same here in this one.
Johnny Lewis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 19 is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He's been on an absolute tear lately, hitting over 500 in his last 10 ball games. The baseball must look like a beach ball to him right now at the plate.
Number 7 will stand in now as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Just really free and easy out there in this first inning. He threw that ball right by him.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mac Jones will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Got him. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality. Plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Sandy Alomar stands in as he looks at a called strike. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jones strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Yogi Berra will stand in, and as we give you a look at his splits versus right and left, he's had the better of right-handers, that's for sure. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 46 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting sixth,
Jim Hickman will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Hit to short. Alomar takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down. Number 19 will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
batting ninth,
Number 40 steps in now.
40.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Number 43 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Number 3 will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Squared that one up just a little late. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Up with it, Torrey, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting eighth,
Number 6 will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Number 38 stands in.
catcher, number 38.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and when you're looking to run up and catch him by surprise, you're hoping it's going to be a fastball. Because when you get an off-speed pitch, it really kind of throws your timing off.
Here's the 0-2. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here. Felipe Alou is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, he didn't get the call there, but he's making some quality pitches on that outside corner.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Joe Torre started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Number 46 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
In the fourth, right fielder, number 24.
Johnny Lewis stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Charlie Smith stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Smith.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And that is not good.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him. As the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of
The
Stepping in now,
number
Jones.
21.
Down the third baseline. Gets dirty and gloves it. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play.
Now batting.
But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
Into the box now, Yogi Berra, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Flipped out the other way toward short. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Mac Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Number 2 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 2.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jones is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting,
Sandy Alomar stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Jim Hickman comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Jim Hickman.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
1-2.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Number 6 steps into the box.
Number 6.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
In there, a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Number 38 tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And I don't think that's what the hitting coach has been preaching.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Oh, look, if I'm calling the game, I would have gone right back outside and see if you could get him to go after another pitch out there.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets strand 1. Number 19 will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. but that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Number 40.
Number 40 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Number 43 will dig in for the third time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
A strike away now from
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Johnny Lewis will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Third baseman.
Stepping in,
1.
Charlie Smith. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
Grounded to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter.
Number 7 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Number 19 has got it, and the side is Al Jackson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
15, Al Jackson.
Felipe Alou will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Joe Torre is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
The batter,
number 46 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Mac Jones will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's a pop-up now. Number 7 is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. They trail it here. Jones will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Yogi Berra will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Torrey has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder
Jim Hickman will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Line to the right side, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Mets. Nolan Ryan is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Nolan Ryan.
Number 2 will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Well, that's what he's up here to do. Some late inning heat out of the bullpen, and he finishes him off with a good fastball here for career strikeout number 1.
Into the box, Sandy Alomar, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, number 19.
Number 19 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Hit to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Well, now here comes Braves manager Freddie Gonzalez out to home plate, and it looks like he's going to work the double switch here. Phil Niekro is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Batting in the 8th spot, number 35, Phil Niekro. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot,
Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, a tough one at the plate for him so far with the 2 punch-outs. But hey, that's going to happen to you at times, and you just have to have a short memory in this game.
Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Matthews comes up with it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Number 6 steps in now.
Number 6.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
For a guy who's had a good ball game, that's not the kind of swing you expect to see.
0-2.
And he's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
Now batting,
Number 27 will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Weak roller right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Johnny Lewis will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to Mets leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Tug McGraw is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Tug McGraw.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Eddie Matthews, and they'll need him to get something going here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. On the ground near home, Berra gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Felipe Alou makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
A sold-out crowd of 41,800 get to their feet now in Flushing. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
And that's just about what we've come to expect out of this guy so far this year. He picks up save number 35 by finishing off this victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 2-0. Good night from Flushing.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs on only 2 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on